I cannot believe I forgot it. Thank you very much. I no, I left it here ready, but I forgot to play it. I think we are already on YouTube, all right? So okay. Let me come back. 1 second, okay. I think I'm back. So as I was saying about TNT, we are gonna talk about minimalists today. I'm gonna split you guys into small rooms, and I'm sharing with you the questions of this meeting. 1 second, I think we have just the 8 questions, yeah. It's just a guide, okay? You guys can bring up more questions if you guys want. 1 little second. We are gonna have this meeting up to 5:50. When you go to the breakout room, please present yourself. Just tell me as I'm gonna do now. For those who don't know me, hello, good afternoon again. My name is Vitor. I am 20 years old. I'm from Salvador, in Bahia, and I studied college languages, Portuguese and English, and I'm also a chemical technician and a host here on the Aprendiz, a volunteer. Okay, so that's mostly it. Just tell me your name, how old are you, and where are you from? Oh no, this is for the end. Okay. And after that, please choose a leader. A leader is just a person who's gonna ask the questions that I've just sent to you on chat. Can you guys see the questions? You can bend the head. Thank you. Uh, if you guys need my help, you guys can click on the help button that is on your screen somewhere. Let me see. One of the groups is gonna be here with me. Let's see. I'm choosing. I think we don't have so many people, but let's see. Yeah, I think this is enough. 3, 4. 1 little second, guys. I'm just laying it here. Let's see. Maybe this is gonna be here with me. So if you guys need my help, you guys can call me. I will warn you guys when it's almost in the end of the meeting, but please come back. We're gonna talk how was the conversation, if you guys enjoyed it. And please have fun, work hard. See ya. 1, 2, 4. Accept the invitation that's gonna appear on your screen. If you guys need my help, I'm here, okay? I don't think I forgot something. All right, all right. Let me see who's gonna be with me. I think it is Eduardo, Lindia, Márcio, and Wesley. Yeah. I can see that we still have Gabriel and Diago. Are you guys there? Gabriel, Iago, can you guys listen to me? Oh, okay. I think they are accepting. Okay, now we are here today. So, guys, can you please present yourselves before we start it?
Okay, I can start. Good afternoon, people. My name is Eduardo Rodrigo. I am 21. I live in Teresina, in Piauí, here in Brazil. And I am an university student right now. It's a pleasure to be with you. It's a pleasure to be with you here, people.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed it. Anyone else?
Okay. My name is Liviana. I am 32 years old. I'm from São Paulo City.
Oh,
I am a geography teacher and Spanish teacher. I like very much study English and other things.
mm-hmm.
I have been here several times, and I like it very much.
Oh, great. Are you planning to become an English teacher too? I don't know.
What?
Are you planning to become an English teacher?
No, 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 no. I don't have this wish, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the future. Maybe.
Have you come to one of our Spanish groups, Spanish meetings? We have to. You can come to practice if you want.
Yes, I like very much practicing English. Actually, now I have two students in Spanish, but I did it free with my two students, and now I don't have a lot of time, but I would like to do the Spanish meeting in TNT.
Oh, great, great. Let me just check. You're Brazilian, right?
I am Brazilian. Yes.
Okay, no, just checking. No, I thought that I listened some kind of accent, but no, that was just I got a little confused. So thank you for coming. I hope you
Oh,
enjoy.
very good. Very good. Okay.
Okay, so I can see Marcio here. Hello.
Hi, Victor. Hi, everyone. How's it going? So, my name is Marcio. I'm 35. I graduated from industrial engineering. I hold an MBA degree in project management. I'm originally from Rio, Brazil, but actually I'm living in the US for 4 months. Victor knows that. I've been here on TNT since February this year, and it's a pleasure to be here in order to meet different kind of people, to talk in English, to express ourselves, and so on and so forth. So thank you guys for the opportunity once again.
Thank you for
I hope you have a
coming.
great time here.
You will, you bet.
Yeah.
So let's see. We also have Wesley here.
Guys, good afternoon.
Good
So my
afternoon.
name is Wesley. I am 24 years old. I was born and live in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and I'm graduating in business administration. And yeah, that's it, guys. Nice to meet you all.
Okay, then. So thank you. And as I said, we're going to talk now about minimalism, okay? So let's start with the first question. And while someone is going to ask, I'm going to turn on these lights because it's quite dark in here. So, what is your house like? Do you think you have many unnecessary things? Would you like to get rid of some of them? I'd like to start with Eduardo. What do you think about it? And while you are answering, I'm going to turn on the lights, okay?
Okay, yeah. My house is very plain and simple actually because we don't have many things, many ornaments because my mom doesn't like to have here, and I think we have the same culture actually. And so me, my brothers, my sister, I think they has passed down between us. So yeah, I think that we are very simple in relation to getting things. And I don't think I have unnecessary things because I don't like to spend so much money in unnecessary things. And mm, no, yeah, as far as I don't have so many things to take out of my house, I don't have the please to get rid of them.
I see them. I live with my parents, so I can tell you that I think that we have many unnecessary things that I would get rid in the first day. So yeah, the minimalist life is something that really attracts me. So thank
my
you.
mom my mom actually likes to uh, take out things out of here, even it's necessary, but she just do it.
I see it. My mom collects a lot of plants on this on everywhere. It brings her home. I'm like, is this some kind of I don't know. I don't know, some kind of zoo. Okay, let's move on to Indiana. What do you think about it? You're muted.
Uh, Actually, I don't have unnecessary thing because in the last year I moved, and actually in this year I would like to move, and for this I need save money, and I don't have a lot of money. And for this, I trying to do a good choice when I need to purchase something.
Yeah, yeah. We're talking about it once about when we're traveling. Sometimes we need to like travel light, without many things and so on. It helps a lot indeed. Thank you. And Master, what do you think about it?
So since I have moved to a new country, I needed to get a new house. So I would say that's a simple house. It's a two-story house here in the US. We have like two rooms, two bedrooms, two bathrooms, one kitchen, small kitchen, and one living room. So we can sit there and watch some good shows or on Netflix, for instance. So recently, I would say that switched my coffee maker because it was spilling a lot of coffee every
Mhm.
time I needed to get my coffee done, to make my coffee. And I decided to get another one in order to replace the previous one that I had. And I gave it away to somebody in need. So around my block. So yeah, that's one of the things that I tossed it. I got rid of it, but as an outcome, I donate to somebody else that was needing at that time.
I see. Yeah. Many of the things that I think that we really don't need here, I really don't think would be quite useful for other people. Seriously, I think sometimes we know the people living and controlling the money over here, they tend to buy things that I really like those things on advertisement of I think it's weeks or well those sites were selling things by 1 real, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, here in the US, they have like a huge storage. So people who doesn't want, for instance, an equipment or an electronic or something like a gadget, something like that, or furniture or appliance, they can donate to this storage. So
Uh-huh.
people in need, they have access to it, to them. So they can go there and go, I need a sofa right now. So they have like a multitude of options they can collect and choose from for free. So they don't need to
Yeah.
pay for it. This is
Let me
awesome.
ask you, I've heard once that sometimes in some places when for example they have a sofa and they buy a new one, so the old one they tend to put in front of their house, so if
Yeah,
someone wants, yeah.
it happens just with my one of my neighbors here.
Oh.
They got rid of the one of the sofa and they replaced it for a new one, and they put the sofa in front of their garage. And on the following day, somebody else collect the sofa. They
Oh.
got the sofa, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good, that's good. Okay
it's
then. Thank
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. And Wesley, what do you think about it?
So I would say that I live in a normal house, So, but I don't think that we have unnecessary things. But here in my house, no, in the backyard and inside my house, no, but in the garage, my daddy actually, my daddy usually accumulates some useless stuff, there about some cars that he had. So yeah, I would say that is it, but when my father tried to accumulate some stuff here inside my house, my mother usually get rid of it, and then he cannot accumulate it. So yeah, that's it.
Oh, I see it then. So thank you. So let's move on to the question number two. And before that, Leonardo, are you there?
Yeah, my app was dropped and I come back.
Oh, that's okay. You were in the room number one, right? I sent you
Yeah,
the invitation again. I think you might find on the participants uh, button, and then you can go there. All right?
okay.
You see? All right then. So thank you. Let's move on, guys, then to the question number two, which is: do you control yourself when shopping around? Do you think your family and friends do? And would you say you all are consumerists? So I'd like to start with Marcio. What do you think about it?
Yeah, definitely. Especially living here in the US, I need to control myself not to put away my money to buy my things, but the essential things, not things that I don't need to buy in bulk, But yeah, I control myself pretty much in order to shop around, especially to do the shopping or to go the shop to shopping. I don't consider myself a consumerist because, as I told you, I need to put away my money to pay my studies, to be here in America in a good condition, to have food and so on, so pay my bills and so on and so forth. That's why I don't consider myself a consumerist person. But I would say that when I was younger, I used to buy, to save money to buy things that sometimes were unnecessary. But now I had to change my mind a little bit since I got older.
Yes, yes. Sometimes I kind of find myself like, oh my God, I had so much money. I could have saved it all and do something useful today.
Yeah,
But yeah,
totally.
at least we learned from it. Okay then.
Yeah.
So, Leonardo, I have some problem to go to your room.
I joined the group too, and I come back.
Wait, just a second. Don't accept the invitation. Don't accept. Now, do you have an invitation to room number 1? I hope you have. Okay then, while you are going, let me ask Wesley, what do you think about it? Oh, he joined. Great.
So yeah, I do not think that I am a consumerist person.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, yes. There are some couple years that I do not change my cell phone, for example, and there are some years that I do not go to the shopping. So yeah, it's basically
But
I
wait a
like to
minute, there have been a couple of years you don't change it because you don't have the money, or because if you had the money, you wouldn't do this?
That's a good question. I would say maybe if I had a lot of money, yes, I would change. But I really love technology, but I would say that I just buy technology when I really need it, and not.
I see.
I as Marcio, I do not like spend my money in unnecessary stuff. So yeah, basically, that's it.
Yeah, I agree with you. Usually I don't splash much money on necessary things. I mean, today I would for sure, and I am looking for to buying a new cell phone, because my cell phone is like, I'm ashamed of my cell phone. I cannot. He doesn't like function for, I don't know, 2 hours without being charged. And it's terrible. I need a new one. So let's move on to Eduardo. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I don't think I am consumerist, neither me nor my family, because we all have this awareness, of saving money and don't spend money on useless things.
Okay.
And so I thank my mom and my dad to it, because I don't spend so much money on useless things. And yes, I totally control what I want to shop or to buy, and I'm always searching for things to save my money, to things on sale. And then you were talking about my cell phone. I was trying to something in my mind. I was trying to change my cell phone, but it's so good, and I bought it in 2 or 3 years ago, and it's very good actually in those times. And cell phones right now are so expensive because of the pandemic and shapes and stuff like that. So yeah, I think right now it's better to not change it, because my cell phones are good, and I don't have a motive unless, I don't know, greedy, to change it right now.
I see. That's actually that's awesome that of your parents to teach you this kind of stuff, because I don't see much in Brazil, at least. Many people like teaching financial literacy, or at least some basic concepts about that. I think that's one of the main reasons a lot of people have so many troubles
Yeah,
with
we
money. That's
barely
terrible.
have financial education. It's a
Yeah.
lack in our education.
Oh, great, good. And Lindiana, I hope you're not a consumerist, right? Since you traveled and so on, you need to know how to manage your money.
Yes, I am control myself a lot, and but in my family there are one person who is consumerist. My mom,
Oh.
a lot of times appear with a new thing, a new jacket, a new pants. But I am a control person. I totally agree with Wesley, and sometimes I need other things. For example, not unnecessary, but necessary things. For example, a jacket. I buy it, but I am very control person
Control.
in this time. Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's actually great. And nowadays, in the middle of the pandemic, knowing how to manage your money is the basics, you know. So damn, let's move on to the question number 3. If you had to live with half of all what you have, including clothes, how long could you last in this situation, and why? What is that? I think I was gonna make a question with it, but I didn't. Okay, just ignore this part. So why? And uh, would you live with half of what you have? And I'd like to start with Lydiana. What do you think about it? I got you.
Okay. Sometimes I have a few things in my house, and for example, I don't know guarda-roupa in English, but I don't
Wardrobe.
have this. I don't have this in my home,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of things that I had, I vendi,
Uh-huh.
I sell, and now I live with half of my clothing, my my things. That is it.
Oh, okay. So that's actually good. I mean, I think I would do that, you know. I know I admit that I have many things that I don't need, including in terms of clothes, you know. Not that I
Yes,
bought these clothes, but my family and friends they gave me, and I'm like, it's just there, you know. And right now in the middle of pandemic, it's just accumulating dust, you know. Terrible, but yeah,
yes.
and I need to do it.
In the pandemic, do you need two things: t-shirt and the pants
Yeah,
only?
I wear my fancy clothes when I am in the middle of classes, you know. So yeah, that's mostly the usage for them right now. Or when
Yes,
I am gonna buy some bread on the street, you know, that's the main point of my day. So
yes.
okay, I'd like to continue with Wesley.
Yes, I would say that I would deal with it, very good, because I am not the kind of person that care too much, for clothes and cell phone, for example. So yeah, I would say that would be a good thing, maybe live with half that I have. I do not have too much, but even less would be okay too. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I also don't have too much, but I think it would be a great experience for me. So Eduardo, what do you think about it? Can you imagine yourself in this situation?
Yeah, and I think it would be a mess to me because I only have the basics right now. So, and I like the concept of minimalism. I think it's very good to live, and I want to maintain it in my lifetime. So to me, because I have what one flip flops, one shoes, fewer clothes, so I only have the basics right now. So
Yeah, so the have.
yeah, the half, would be something that I wouldn't like to live with.
Oh, I see. Did your parents also teach you something about minimalism?
No, I think this concept was, I don't know, I researched on the internet maybe
Mm.
a long time ago, maybe in my teens, and I liked first of all because of the art. I think the minimalism art is very good, and then the other concepts of life actually, about buying and stuff like that.
Yeah, I need to admit that minimalist tattoos, you know, those that have very small and very I can put somewhere or where nobody could know maybe or any part of my body, you know. I'm really attracted to that. Maybe I once can tattoo myself, you know. So yeah, and I find it awesome, great. Yeah. So Marcio, and what about you?
Definitely, I would say that I have a huge tendency to live longer with half of my things. I have no problem with that whatsoever. No stress involved, and I'm not attached to my things. On clear an example of this is because I moved and I need to put my entire life in two suitcases to be here.
Mm.
So yeah, I decided to put aside a lot of things to pack my bags and to move. So it was just a proof that I can be in a minimalist in survive in a minimalist way, you know, without any problem. So I got by with that easily. So yeah, I can do that pretty much. I can handle those kind of things.
You could do it again to go to Germany maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
I hope you
Even during the
have.
pandemic, people are putting away a lot of money because they have anything to expand, you know, their money. Maybe they buy things online, but you don't need to go to the restaurants right now or to have parties like we used to have back then. That's why I believe people are the ones that are working right now. They tend to put away a lot of money, so they can save for as soon as people get vaccinated in Brazil, people can travel, you get the normal life again, you know. So they can tend to spend more money as a consequence. But now I think people are saving money for those who are working right now. Those who are not working is a sad event, but it's
Yeah,
complicated right now, but it's the part of the game, unfortunately.
yeah. I'd say that individualism and consumerism, those are those aspects of our society which are like being seen as something that there is no place and no meaning to keep being, you know, in this world. And I think that I don't really think that's gonna change too much afterwards, but I have some hope that somehow it can maybe change. I don't know.
Yeah,
At
I'm
least
on
we
board with
know.
that. Yeah.
Okay then. So the question number four, yeah, quite four. Are rich people greedy? Is there a relationship between wealth and living widely extravagant? Extravagant. I'd like to start with Wesley. What do you think about it?
Sorry, could you repeat the question, please?
Sure. Are rich people greedy? Greedy is someone who is like, you
Yeah,
know, yeah. And
yeah.
is there a relation between wealth and living widely extravagant? Extravagant.
Yeah, that's a very good question actually. So I would say that depends, depend of the rich people. Of course, there are some extravagant rich men and girls that just like
Mhm.
spend money and without thinking about it. And but at the same time, in the other side, there are some maybe rich people, maybe rich persons that become rich just because they do not spend too much money in useless stuff during their life and invest this money in stock market, for example. And I would say that it's a good stuff, but when these rich people that struggle, to conquer this money, have some sums that's already born rich, I would say that these sons, when they become adult, they do not care too much for the money, because they do not struggle to to achieve this become billionaire, for example. So they do not know the value of the money. So and then they spend all the money. So that's it.
Yeah, I think to agree that for me asking about that's actually a trick question, but for me is a matter of the same of asking if poor people are rude, you know, like there is for me there is no relation between those two. I mean, you can be rich, you can be poor and be honest, or you can be a bad person, you know. So in my opinion, they are not necessarily greedy. For me, having wealth is beyond than just money, you know. Having wealth is more about fulfillment, you know, and this kind of stuff. So that's what I think, please. I'd like to continue with Eduardo. What do you think about it?
Well, I think that the more people have, the more they wanted to have. So I don't think it's a problem of only rich people, but the whole mankind. So people are always greedy. They want to have more and more. I can generalize actually because I don't know, every person of the entire world wants to become more and more rich. But
I
yeah,
see.
I agree with you. I don't think there is a relation between wealth and living wildly extravagant because some people like to show it off what they have, their belongings, and some others doesn't want to show it off what they have. So I think that depends on the person and I don't know their background maybe.
I see. Yeah, I tend to agree with it. I think it's quite natural for humans to want more, you know. In my opinion, at least, this more should be directed to cooperate and bring value to society. Not necessarily to more money, it could be a consequence, you know. But yeah, I'd like to continue with Lidiana. What do you think about it? Oh, I'm sorry, sometimes I call you Lindiana. It's Lidiana. Lidiana, okay. So please continue.
Yes, yes. I believe that there is no relationship between wealth and extravagant. It's depend on the lifestyle.
You see?
And for example, your video talking about the Buddhism and the relationship, the philosophy and the lifestyle, for example.
You see?
Nowadays, there are many rich people involved with Buddhism culture, for example, and there are a lot of rich people change their mind and change the lifestyle. That's it. I believe that it's depend on the person. I agree with my I agree with my Wesley and the other people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen something about Bill Gates, but he's now involved with a great amount of social projects, you know, to help
Yes, yes,
the society. Even uh, some people from some countries in Africa, I don't remember now, but they have some projects involving water and you know, and to make the process cheaper, you know, so that it can
yes,
be broader, you know. So yeah,
yes,
it would be great. So yeah,
yes.
and like
About Bill Gates is involved with
vaccine.
vaccine.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Today,
that's true. Yeah,
it is very interesting because he fought uh, he fought he saw the future.
yeah,
I can describe this situation very well, but he saw this pandemic. It
yeah.
is very interesting.
I once heard something that it is. We have three main oh gosh, what's the word? We can just be sure of three things, which is the that we're born, we are gonna die, and they're in pandemics because pandemics are always gonna happen. And you need to be prepared for
Yes,
it. And yeah,
yeah,
great them. And
very good.
Marcio, and what about you?
I don't have anything more to say because people covered almost everything that I was about to talk. But as everybody said, like the more money you make, the more you tend to spend it. But depends on your values. If you, for instance, if you live in large, you have a lot of money. But if you have a different types of mindset, I mean another value, you can get the part of your wealthy and donate to somebody else in need. You can help somebody, like you said about Bill Gates. They created a company with his wife in order to explore different types of technology to help people out, like agriculture, environment, technology per se. totally besides Microsoft. So they have these different types of mindset, although they are fully and filthy rich. You know, that's my point of view.
Yeah, that's it then. So let's move to the question number five. Did you know what minimalism is? And does this way of living attract you somehow? I'd like to start with Matthew since he said that we left him to the end. What do you think about it? Did you know?
Yeah, as I told you, I consider myself a minimalist. In my point of view, minimalist is like to live with no more than you need, like live
Uh-huh.
no more than necessary things. So as an example, I use my move. So I need to put my entire life into a suitcase to be here in the US. And I was successfully doing this. I have no regret because sometimes I want to wear some types of clothes that I left in my wardrobe in Rio, but it's not here with me. And oh my God, I'm not gonna buy another thing just to replace almost the same shirt that I had in Brazil. So I'm gonna keep up with that. I'm gonna keep up with that I have right now. So I'm gonna wear this without spending my money because I need to save my money to some other things that are more important than this type of unnecessary things that I want to buy. Sometimes by impulse, you know. So I'm totally in love with technology. Technology for me is a temptation. Every time I see something on the market that came out, oh my God, I immediately go on YouTube in order to find more sources and more features about this product. Like for instance, they just released a new drone right now, and I'm totally into drones. So yeah, it's complicated for me, but I need to put away my money, and I cannot spend money with that,
Little bit expensive.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, then thank you. And what about you, Eduardo?
Yeah, as I said before, I knew minimalism since my, I don't know, my teens. And yeah, it's a way of living that attracts me, for sure. The art, architecture, the way of living, related to minimalism is very important to me. And as I said before, it's something that I want to maintain until I die. So I want to keep up with that until, and I don't want to become, I don't know, maybe a consumerist or something like that, because I don't think it's something good. When I don't want to have, I don't know, a house, for example, polluted with things, with all of kinds of ornaments.
Yeah. Sometimes I am a little bit beyond that. I'm quite attracted to even those kind of nomadic life, in which you can travel around the world while working, I don't know, online with the internet today, it's quite possible. So sometimes I'm attracted with these different ways of living. So yeah, that's awesome. So what about you, Lydiana? I think you are also attracted to nomadic life. You nodded your head and so on.
Yes, yes. I am a geography teacher, and sometimes I've been researching about it because I need to explain that very well for my students, and I like very much the subject. And for me, for example, the Buddhism philosophy is very, very important, and it is religious for me, and I follow these rules for my life. I am very, very, very minimalist. And Marcio described this question very, very, very well. And
Would you
and
like to
this is
become a Buddhist?
ah not now, but after I would like to become a Buddhism.
Oh,
I would
interesting.
like very much.
I'd like to have an experience. Maybe you could try. I don't know if you have come to one of our meetings about. I talk it a lot because I love it, this idea, which is volunteer exchange program. You can work in some Buddhist centers. I think they have a lot on in Spain. And it could be something cute for. I know that of course in Brazil we can have this experience, But you know, going abroad and knowing a different culture and language, you would be different. Okay, then. So thank you.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
There are these kind of working in other countries, for example, England, India, Thailand. This is very interesting when you exchange experience for work.
Yeah.
It is very interesting. I like very much this kind of job.
Yes. Yes, indeed. So then, I'd like to go to Wesley, right? I think I didn't ask you.
So it's the question number 5, right?
I think so. Let me check. Yeah. Question number 5, exactly.
So, okay, actually, I came across this subject when I started being interested by financial, and then I started follow some influencers in Instagram that talking about financial, stock market, and all those stuff. Then, as soon as I started to see their histories, they started, talking about minimalism and how to manage your money properly in order to do not uh, buy useless stuff, and just spend your money in things that will bring you some value. And then what I don't know how to say, quando sobrar o dinheiro, you invest this money, in things that will bring some more money or more value than just shirts, brand new shirts and things like that. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think that I think sometimes it's hard. I don't know. I know why for Brazilians to have some money left, to invest in something because we don't have much education. That's the truth. And if you don't have the usual education, which I use sometimes don't agree too much in the way that we teach today, but even if you don't have even this basic, even more when it comes to managing money, which for me it's something that should be in the basic teach, so yeah. And I see that the guys are back. So hello everyone, how was the conversation? Does anyone would like to tell me something about it?
It was really good, and in the final, we were talking about our moms who accumulate Tupperware, like I don't know, the bowls to put food. This is a brand, Tupperware, and yeah, my mom and Crisana's mom and Amanda do the same.
I was saying that my
The
mom
Tupperware just for decoration. You
Yeah.
oh
can
yes,
use
indeed. Yeah.
your forbidden to use.
My mom, she's accumulates lots and lots of plants. I think that I am in the middle of the jungle here. I don't know, 30, I don't know, 40. I'm getting insane in here. Okay, and Kislana, are you a consumerist?
I think all of us are consumers because, like me, I bought my above my cell phone 2 years ago, and now I want a new phone. So I think all of us are consumers.
Yeah, I think it's almost part of our culture, which is something sad, to be honest. But for me, it's been a long time I don't change my cell phone, so I really need to change it. So let me see. What about you, Iago? How is the conversation? Are you a consumerist?
I like this conversation, but to me, I am not the not like this because I don't know speaking English this term, but you will understand. Hand of cow. I am much hand of cow because I don't buy nothing and nothing. I don't buy nothing. I don't use everything I buy. I use.
Oh, that's actually great to know. It's beyond the average since, as Fiona said, mostly of us sadly tend to buy superfluous things, which um, something a shame to be. Yeah. So I'd like to ask you, Leonardo, how was it to you?
Me?
Exactly. You just
Yeah.
have one Eduardo.
The conversation is very interesting because that makes us make a reflection of
Mm-hmm.
accumulate things or um, that makes feel um, protect. Yeah,
I see.
there there is a there are many people that think that accumulate things you are protect some
Yeah.
somehow, yeah, but I don't like. I throw away my stuff that I don't usually use.
Does everyone in your house does that do that too? Or is there someone who is a consumer is inside of your house, as my mom?
Yeah, in my house, uh everyone everyone my aunt, no,
Uh-huh.
my uncle uh are like that,
Oh.
like accumulate the stuff. I don't like. I prefer to organize my little things.
Oh, that's actually great. Keep going, keep going. So, guys, I will need to finish this meeting because we are gonna have Italian right now. So, let me just say, please, for those who don't know, and for you who know already, please answer the feedback that you're gonna receive on your email. Okay, it's very, very important. You don't need to put your name. You don't need to put a comment. You can just tell me, in general, how is the conversation, so that I know if I'm doing a good work here. And please give me your suggestions for the next meeting. I really read your feedbacks and I use it for bringing new topics and so on. And I got really interested by what you guys suggest. Please share the word opportunity with your friends, with your family, and so on. Remember that this is a project of you all. And as you guys, of course, know, we are in the middle of a pandemic, so please mask up, keep social distancing, and wash your hands frequently. Okay. I think I didn't forget something. So thank you very much for coming to this meeting. And I see you again on next Thursday at 5 p.m. All right.